Which is your first memory or a sweet memory you have of him?
Well, my memory, my grandparents came to live with us when they returned from New York when I was about three years old, and my fondest memories are when he used to, two things. He would tell me stories when the family would be watching TV. He called me his little princess, and he would tell me these stories about this boy who flew this craft, but from the ground, like using a telephone dial radio. So I was just like, wow, this is back in the 60s. And then my fondest memories are when we used to act out, rehearse the musicals. He was in My Fair Lady and did a reprise in Los Angeles in 1964. So we would act out My Fair Lady. So I would play Eliza Doolittle and sing The Rain in Spain with him and Just You White and Wouldn't It Be Loverly. So I just loved to rehearse and sing the songs with him and act them out. It brought his spirit to life too, because he loved music. So the music, singing the songs and dancing, he was like a child himself. So that's my fondest, yeah.
He was a very, I don't know how to describe it, super talented guy because super versatile. He was boxer, he was a super fine actor, author, and also engineer. Which talent you prefer?
Well, I feel the acting came naturally. He was from 5 generations of Shakespearean, the family of Shakespearean actors, and he started his stage career at age 7. So that came naturally. Then it turned into where basically that's all he knew how to do for work. So that's with both stage and then into film. He did it for a living, loved it, was great at it. But his main passion, his heart, was with the aviation and the model making. That was, I say, he did the acting to make a living, but the obsession with aviation and then the model making and drone, unmanned aviation, was in his heart. That was his real life.
In your book, you make the history of his life, which feeling, which flavor will you choose to give to this story you wrote?
It's a story of, my theme is eyes to the sky. So through every challenge, and he faced the worst, the hardest challenges anybody. He was homeless, he was broke, he had different heartbreaks throughout various facets of his life. My main theme that I say in the book is eyes to the sky, to keep eyes to the sky. I don't go religious, but it's like in Star Wars, the Force, it's that. And he didn't let his ego keep him down or anything keep him down. So it's really a story too of vindication, of sticking to what's true to you, your passion, and that's what he always did. He fought through any kind of challenges or adversity and just kept his eyes to the sky and kept doing what he knew. So that's what I got out of it too, is the message for me too as his granddaughter, and what he always taught me is just don't look down.
Do you think that he was imagining that his researchers, his work was going to become so main, so important today?
He would say that in his meetings when he was convincing the military, the U.S. military, when he was trying to convince them that they could be used for not only the target drone aircraft, but for reconnaissance and surveillance, for exploration, he would say for agriculture, like what they're using now, to filmmaking, to even, then he said, fighter jets, as well as, he even said, to the moon or in outer space. So he had that vision, that wow, this could be. And so to convince the military, he would give examples of then, back in 1935, 36, how far he could fly his remote control airplanes to tell them, look, I can fly 3,000 feet for 30 miles and still be able to communicate with it and have a camera on it. And they at first laughed at him and challenged him. Well, we could only use that if this and that, but then he finally convinced them. Captain Holloman believed in him. So in the meetings, in his writings, he says, yes, I knew, and he said they could be of inestimable value, was what he kept telling them. And so yes, to answer your question, he did see them like they're being used now. Yes.
Last question. If you were alive today, what you will say to the youngsters? Some advice, in your opinion, of course.
Keep your eyes to the sky, to believe in yourself, and not let ego or other people's agenda bring you down, to keep eyes to the sky and keep going and trust your heart and your soul and God.
Thank you.
Grazie. Grazie.